It's time for the Hot Wheels 2018 Mainline recap. All of these cars that I've chosen over the past year are going into storage until I find room in the Hot Wheels Museum to put them somewhere. I've got lots of storage places here already. However, I have been storing these cars since 2010, so I've got now 9 years of cars which I store away in Tupperware. So I'm just going to take all these ones off, and what I do is take them off the stand and put them into a Tupperware dedicated for that year, so that in the hopes someday I find room to take them out of their packages and display them like I do most of my collection. So come along with me while we look at what I thought was worth collecting this year. I certainly don't collect everything, just mostly realistic real cars with good paint jobs and things of interest. While I take these cars off this 2007 Canadian Tire store display stand, which is how I keep all of the cars each year somewhat organized so I can figure out what I've already bought, I've got them kind of by series, well mainly by series, on each of the pegs here, and there's a total of about 20 pegs. So we're just going to go through this thing randomly, and things of interest I'm going to show you on the camera, such as something like this 2018 Dodge Challenger. I thought that was a pretty cool car, so that is definitely something I bought a couple duplicates of. It's going in the box, as they all are. Next up, the McLaren. And following that, Porsche Spider. Definitely one that was on my hit list before I even found it was this 82 Nissan Skyline, both in charcoal and in red. Another Porsche 918 Spider, this time in red. And of course another recolor of the McLaren in auburn. Moving on up and over, we've got this beauty, a custom Ford Maverick in metallic blue. Uh-oh. 2016, BMW M2 in red and in metallic blue. Pretty sweet cars. What have we got else here? Corvette C7 convertible. Couple more. This beautiful Porsche 934 on an international short card. Super cool 90 Acura NSX in silver. Another C7, this time yellow. Another 82 Nissan. Well, I already showed you that one, so we don't need to put that one in there. I've just tried to keep one of each car in the main bin here, so that when the day comes I can take these all out of their package and display them on the wall, it's not duplicated. Mercedes AMG metallic green. Now, I don't have any treasure hunts or super hunts. I haven't been able to find any of those in the wild this year. Mini. And I don't actually generally collect them. I'm not about to spend the big eBay dollars on those cars. The custom 01 Acura, and again in a recolor. This one missing the side tampo. This is actually an error, pretty sure, as I'll show you side by side. It should have the tampos on the side, but this one does not. It does have the roof tampos, so that's kind of cool. Errors I don't think are worth that much because they're too easily forged, but anyways, this is a cool one. 71 Porsche 911 and the 68 Corvette from Gas Monkey Garage. I never did find the gold one, so that was unfortunate. I think that was the first release. 96 180 SX, really cool. And also really cool, 95 Mazda MX-7. And yet another recolor of the 95 Mazda MX-7 in yellow. looks like we've got a duplicate of that Porsche. Take that down. Custom Datsun 240Z. That did come out in metallic blue as well. I'm not sure if I have it. The 15 Mazda MX-5. Kind of a race type car. Pretty cool. Morse Mini. There's a red one I just showed you before. And then again the 96 Nissan in white. I'm going to sort these. There's another black one, so we'll put that one down there. We don't need two of them. And alas, another Mercedes AMG metallic black. And the 15 Mazda MX-5 with that weird black wheel on the front and white wheel on the front, or black wheel on the back, white wheel on the front. Some more duplicates here. Well, there's that blue. I was mentioning the blue 240Z. Go down to the 2017 Camaro in green. 2015 Ford Mustang GT. Where was I? Muscle, in the Muscle series. There we go. Love the 15 Dodge Charger casting. This one's in purple. And the 69 Dodge Charger 500 makes a return. No opening hood now. Used to have an opening hood back in the day. It's an older casting that's been reworked for 2018. 2018 Ford Mustang. And a 70 Dodge Challenger Hemi in red. Those are the police ones. Another 15 Dodge Charger SRT, this time silver. 15 Dodge Challenger in yellow. Lots of Dodge cars, which is pretty cool. 15 Dodge Challenger SRT now in black. I really like that one. And moving on over into the Hot Wheel Metro series. The Porsche Panorama. Is that how you say it? Panorama. Tesla Model X in black. There should be a charcoal one somewhere. Pretty sure I have that one. 52 Chevy pickup truck. Red, terrible windows. And another 52 Chevy, thankfully with clear windows. And the Dodge Charger Drift police car. Moving on over into the Hot Wheel Hot Trucks series. Probably one of the best series of 2018. The 72 Ford Ranchero. These ones don't come in a recolor. What you see is what you get. The 2019 Chevy Silverado Off-Road Edition. Pretty cool. And one of my favorites, definitely 87 Dodge pickup truck. Kind of desert drifter look. Well, I said they don't come in recolor. Some of them do. Or maybe I'm just missing a lot of them. Mazda Ripu, white and red. 17 Ford Raptor F-150 in yellow. Yeah, I'm almost sure now that actually these did come in recolor. I just missed a lot of them. 17 Jeep Wrangler. That one I was really after, and it was a tough one to find in my local area, which is mid-northern Ontario, Canada. I am a Jeep Wrangler owner, so that one was special to me. This one is also pretty cool. 15 Land Rover Discovery. Off-road Defender double cab. Continuing into the hot trucks. Volkswagen T2 pickup. And one we haven't seen in a while, at least I don't remember anyways, was the Ram 1500 off-road. The big huge wheels. Cool wheels on it actually. Ah, there's the recolor. A few recolors. 17 Wrangler in red. I think there was a third color for that. I don't have any of the Kmart exclusives because there are no Kmarts in Canada, so that's one that's definitely missing. 67 Chevy C10. Datsun 620. And the 15 Land Rover Discovery again, this time in tan. Oh, we already had that one, Dodge Ram. We'll go over to the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics series. A total of 365 cars in the year. Lots of recolors though, so lots more than that obviously. 16 Honda Civic Type R in red. 69 Mercury Cougar. And Nissan Fairlady Z red. What else we got here? About halfway through now. 70 Camaro in orange. For some reason I do have 3 recolors this one, which is strange. Blue, and of course the first release in green. Now we've got 2 different variations of the 2010 Pro Stock Camaro. Moving on over into the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics yet again. 2 versions of the Fairlady 2000. Pretty cool little casting, blue and black. And a 2015 Ford Mustang GT. A 15 Ford F250 in white. One of the coolest models I thought of this year, and definitely something unexpected, was this 1985 Honda City Turbo 2. Black and white. That one was really cool. I definitely picked up a couple extras of that one. Not sure why, but it just looks like a really interesting model. I doubt it would be any good on the Hot Wheel tracks, but whatever. Corvette C7R. Kind of an overdone casting, but there it is. Moving on into the Hot Wheel Daredevil series. Once again, interestingly, 3 variations of the Fiat 500. All fairly terrible paint colors and type of work, but whatever. I do believe there's also 3 of this one I'm going to show you. Actually 4. One of my favorite castings is the 1970 Chevelle SS Wagon, red, green, silver, and blue, all Demolition Derby style, and all with different numbers, 1 through 4 on the doors, which I was happy to see that they at least changed the number, although the other Tampa work is essentially the same. Here's a mixed little bit of stuff. Just a lot of the series I don't collect in full, so I had this one, the Cruella de Vil car. That was a tough one to find initially. Holiday Racers. This was the only one that interested me that I was able to find. 57 Chevy. And the Blastus Moto, Hot Wheel Moto series. Some sort of interesting custom trike. I don't usually collect the Hot Wheel motorcycles anymore. Where are we going to go? This one's kind of exploding off the shelf, so let's look at those. 17 Ford GT. That was a tough car to find in its first year out. There's a red one. The Aventador Miro Homage Lamborghini. Red with gold accents. Good old favorite of mine, the Lotus Esprit S1. Now in black with gold wheels, gold trim. Another cool casting that came out this year was the Lamborghini Countach pace car. And this is not the one with all the wings and body moldings on it from the original Hot Wheels Lamborghini casting. Another Lotus in orange. McLaren F1. Good oldie but a goodie that just keeps coming around. The Twin Mill 2. Dark blue. The only casting really I can think of from 2018 that has a metal base and a metal body. Very few all die-cast cars now in the mix. I think that is possibly the only one. So definitely a cool car to have and a great one on the racetracks. We've got the 17, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Pagani Roadster. Pretty cool. Aston Martin 1 77 with a really interesting kind of champagne metallic green paint job and a black stripe. Good tampo decorations. Another 17 Ford GT, this time in blue. And now we're going to go over, was not able to get too many of these Hot Wheels from the 50th Challenging the Limits kind of series, the Hot Wheel 50 Race Team series, really, actually. 1 of 10. I didn't find a lot of these. I was able to find the Bone Shaker. And thankfully the 70 Ford Escort. Also thankfully the 70 Ford Roadrunner. All very nice paint jobs with great tampos and pretty cool wheels that aren't seen on most of the Hot Wheels of this year. Always a favorite series that I usually collect in full is the Hot Wheel Flame series, and I try and get all the variations when I can. 63 Chevy 2, metallic green, really nice car. 2 examples of the custom 53 Chevy, that silly transparent hood that should never have been transparent. 69 Dodge Coronet Super B in white, with some god-awful orange windows. Classic 55 Nomad with some terrible yellow windows. Just, these cars would be so much better if they didn't put yellow wheels and yellow windows on them, but what are you going to do? Customize, I guess. Custom 67 Pontiac Firebird. Beautiful model there. Nice clear windows and chrome wheels, as it should have. 68 Chevy Nova, purple, flames. Really love the flame paint jobs they got. And a custom 68 Chevy pickup. That was a hot model when it was first released. Back in, I think it was 2004 or 5. Oh, okay, so we got a little out of sorts here. We got a Muscle Mania that should have been shown already. 2017 Chevy Camaro. I think that may have already been shown. Put that one to the side. Another Flames car, 69 Dodge Coronet Super B with blue, looking a lot better than the white version. This one has clear windows. Another really sweet custom 67 Pontiac Firebird in red. The 55 Chevy in yellow. That one used to have an opening hood as well, but it no longer has that. As did the classic 55 Nomad back in 2009. That was an all-metal casting, one of the few of the 2009 series, and it had an opening hood. Random truck here. We've only got 6 pegs left to go through. Chevy Blazer 4x4. Horrible tampo and paint job, and orange. They've cheapened this one up with a orange transparent section on the roof. Doesn't look like much. Should be some tools and baggage and stuff, but back in the day, not all that long ago, when that casting was released, it was all metal without that weird skylight. Really cool model, Porsche 917. Actually a fairly heavy model as well, although it is plastic base. The 64 Chevy Impala. That's a neat one. Not a fan of the white wheels, but what are you going to do? And from the Hot Wheels City Works, we've got the good old, now it's called the Quick Bite. So many names this truck has had over the years. That one dates back for a long time. It's always cool to see that one back. It's got a good paint job on it. Tacos, Doritos, burritos, quesadillas. Pretty fantastic. The Skull Shaker. Kind of a cartoonized Bone Shaker. I thought that was kind of cute. It's got the guy's head and helmet sticking up out of it. So that one was of interest. And what else off this random assortment here of Hot Wheel Fun Park series. Got the Loopster. Been meaning to do a video of the Loopster all connected together. 2 versions, purple and red. Ghost Jerker has some great Loopster videos you can check out. In the meantime, he's done some wonderful things with the Loopster. Some huge track race sets with that. Good old Bone Shaker from the Legends of Speed. And this Bone Shaker has a solid roof. It's actually a pretty heavy little car. It's a nice one. The 2016 Ford GT in red. It's the GT version. Now we're on the, still Legends of Speed. Got this 16 Cadillac touring car of some sort. 16 Mercedes AMG, also a touring car. So they look really nice together in a race. The Mach Speed, now this is just an interesting looking casting, completely fictional, but I liked it. So there it is. And Urban Outlaw series, part of the Legends of Speed still. Well, there's another Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker in red with the die-cast roof. And the Volkswagen Käfer Racer. It's been seen a few times over the last few years, but always welcome, especially when it's the Urban Outlaw series. The very anticipated but highly disappointing GoPro car, only useful on a straight track, completely useless with any boosters, curves, or anything really other than a straight downhill track. And even then, until they make a smaller GoPro, there really wasn't much point in making these cars, in my opinion. So that was disappointing. Had high hopes of making some interesting videos with those cars, but that did not end up happening. The Batman Animated Series car, if you like that sort of thing, I just added it because it's part of my Batman thing, but really this car was a huge find for me. TV series, Batman car, metallic blue, faster than ever, wheels all blacked out, super awesome. Excuse me. Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile in metallic charcoal and also in metallic dark blue, the Justice League Batmobile. So, series of 5, I'm obviously missing one. It might have been something silly like a flying car with no wheels. I don't collect anything that doesn't have wheels on it. So there you go. The Volkswagen Beetle. The only other casting that I know of this year that was all metal and still to this day remains all die cast. Nice heavy piece. It's amazing. These little cars are heavier than any other large car that you might have seen before. And then we've got 2 examples of the King Cuda, part of the Checkmate series of 9 cars. Definitely did not get anywhere near all 9 cars of that series, other than the Beetle, that car, and the 12 Ford Fiesta, which had a recolor that I didn't buy. 2 pegs left. Now we're into the Then and Now series, one of my favorite series as well. The old Mustang, 68 Mustang, 67. And a super cool car to have brought back was the Volkswagen Golf MK2. Super stoked to have found that car. When that first came out, I definitely bought a few of those. And another sweet car, the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR. Very desirable car from some of the more premium series of the past, such as Garage. Corvette C706. Way too many Corvettes in my opinion. In the model year, they've definitely got some Corvette fanatics in the management team there. Volkswagen Golf MK7, a newer version in orange, pretty well done. And another 67 Mustang in red. Clearing through the last peg here, the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR in green, also pretty cool. Kind of a weird color for that car, but oh well. Absolutely fantastic. Thought I wasn't going to be able to find these ones, and new for 2018 was the Nissan Skyline GTR. Beautiful cars. Probably the best cars of 2018 right there. Tampos front and back taillights. The taillights on there, headlights, nice realistic paint jobs. Another absolutely awesome car, Skyline 2000 GTR in metallic blue, classic version. Good tampos all around, front and back. Hard car to find. Custom 15 Ford Mustang. Also, way too many Mustangs. Mustangs and Corvettes. Oh, speaking of Corvettes, here's a 55 Corvette. That was pretty cool though. I haven't seen that casting too often. And that completes basically my 2018 collection. So now I've got room to start putting the 2019 cars I pick up at the local Walmart. Basically the only place I can find Mainlines reliably, and even then that's really not the word to use because they don't restock very well. Oftentimes they order too many cases of the same cars and then they just warm the pegs for months, so I miss a whole bunch of cars, a whole bunch of variations. So that's why I really don't get too fanatical about the mainline collecting. I'm certainly not going to spend $3 a car on eBay for $1 cars. These are duplicates that you're looking at here of the 2018s. Either I'm going to use in racing videos at some point perhaps, or customize, or just because I went a little OCD on buying them. So now we'll go over to the table where I've got some 2019 cars that will now fill the void that the 2018s leave behind. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's really only a once a year type video that I have, and the first of its kind actually from my channel. Plenty of good YouTubers out there that do monthly reviews of all the new cases of Hot Wheels that come out and all the different variations that I really can't cover, and that's why I really don't do it. I stick to the green lights, the Johnny Lightnings, the M2, Auto World, and Premium Hot Wheels, and that's kind of more my area of collecting. Happy hunting.